So, so I had these two companies, right? I had New Reality Arts, which is my personal company, and then I had AR/VR Women and Allies, which I had built up so that it was a thriving community, and I had many women who were in leadership roles, highly qualified engineers, or highly qualified producers or whatever, but really scared. So I actually also, that was obviously a nonprofit. And I found a guy who was a real ally. And he was not only interested, but excited about making both the school that I had started and AR/VR Women Allies under his 501, under his nonprofit banner. So that he would do all the nonprofit stuff for us, and we would be a nonprofit. The whole thing was set up. But I had to focus on my money making, right? I mean, it's clear to me, and even then and now, how important it is for women to have money of their own, to protect, just for basic safety, just for basic physical safety of you and your family. You need to have a lot of money as a woman. And so I was pretty desperate and eager to start building out my platform, getting investment, and making a shit ton of money. But, the ecosystem had to be right, too. So I had also been working on this nonprofit, bringing women into the field, and that was going well. Except that when I turned all this over to this leadership team, especially the school team, they refused to take up this guy on his offer of being a 501c, a nonprofit. And it didn't make any sense. Like, they kept telling me all these reasons why it was just complete nonsense. And of course, the real reason was they were scared. They were scared of actually being official because that would make them a target. Because we were teaching women for free how to create AR/VR. And I guess, being an actual nonprofit would make them a target. So they probably were getting a lot of messages from the men around them that don't do that. That's a bad idea. And then they were coming to me and telling me they weren't going to do it for all this just nonsense, stupid reasons. Didn't make any sense. But it was really just they were scared and they didn't want to go up against these sociopathic men that were telling them, you better not do that. Because we don't want you to do that. We don't want you to be teaching women for free how to become AR/VR creators. I mean, all of this going on behind the scenes, right? None of this in public view. And so, I mean, officially, they both became 501c3s because I had the whole thing set up. The guy was excited about it. But the people that I turned it over to were just too scared. Just too scared of the sociopathic men coming after them if they did that.